RFK Jr., former liberal. Tulsi Gabbard, former liberal. Donald Trump, former liberal. Elon Musk, former liberal. Colin Wright, former liberal. Tim Pool, former liberal. How is it that the popular vote winner, Donald Trump, was a Democrat up until his first term? That Tulsi Gabbard, DNI, former Democrat, that I supported in 2020. I never voted Republican. I didn't like Republicans. And now the Republican MAGA movement, not the neocons, is an eclectic bunch of diverse views which debate each other. How is it that Charlie Kirk, Christian conservative with one of the largest conservative platforms, invites moderate pro-choice Tim Pool onto his stage for his biggest event of the year to discuss those views to the public? On the left, what do you think would happen if you went and opposed their views at a public forum? You'd be threatened with violence. And I'm not saying literally everyone all the time, but booking liberals to come on my show or any other show, people in this
we have the same problem.
Yeah.
they refuse to do it.
They don't want to talk.
Back in, I think it was 2018.
But George, we should say why as well. They're scared of their own side.
Yeah.
It's a cult. So I can sit in front of a libertarian like Dave Smith, who's going to rant about how Israel is bad, and Charlie Kirk at the same time, and we leave with beers in our hands, smiles on our faces. And Dave will say, Charlie, I really do appreciate it. I think you do good work. I know we disagree. The left doesn't do that. They firebomb your buildings. Or they just don't show up. Or they try to get you fired. They swat you. They harass you. The reason I say it's a cult is because you could not define what they believe. It's impossible. You could not map the logic of their principles or plan for this country.
It's about
Listen, as someone who was canceled by Stripe, as someone who has had their websites hacked and all types of attacks on my business because of a decision that I made as a Christian business owner, this man is telling the truth. But I have one pushback against what Tim Pool is saying. I believe that the left does have a clear agenda. However, it is not clear to their supporters. Their agenda is orchestrated chaos to create a new order. Because why would you allow 11 million undocumented immigrants through the border without having adequate systems to vet or the systems to support them, destroying the budgets of some of our biggest cities? Why else would you release criminals with a mile-long rap sheet back into society? Why else would you allow young children to be able to change their gender? Why else would you go against biblically moral sound values that history shows that when you go against them, that society is doomed for collapse? Because that's your goal. So Tim Pool, they do have an agenda. Their agenda is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And no Christian should be in alignment with that type of agenda.